EP Arena. Young Choi competing in her fourth Quintero. And this is her second time competing.
Chase that has towed the line on both.
Number 6, no change in reps. Machine work.
Yeah, and this is one of those things. Moving mass is a huge advantage. So what we're asking is that the women are essentially responsible for a touch more work, being that often in stature and in body weight, they compare in smaller size than the athletes for the most part, and that's going to demand more work for them to accomplish that 35 calories on the ski erg. Still going to be an all-out race, but probably going to hit that at just a touch slower tempo.
Does that make the first part on the machines more important to the success in this event?
I think that what we'll see is more variability. I don't know that it's any more important, but I do believe that there will be a greater disparity in the time off from the first athlete to the last here, especially as we sequentially go through heat after heat, making our way closer towards that heat 1, or heat 3, I'm sorry.
Past the minute mark. Some of our athletes have little less than 10 cals remaining. Mariana Meza, one of those athletes. The number to get to is 35. After the ski erg, they'll advance to the pull-up bar for 28 chest-to-bar pull-ups, wearing that 16-pound vest.
Now, a better consideration here, Chase, is will we see them break up the reps of the 28? We didn't see one male intentionally break off for the 28 chest-to-bars. Will the women have a different approach?
First to the rig is Mariana Meza on the left, and Alexis Rapp
pull-ups. We see DeRoy there in the middle of our screen, right beside Raptis.
The number to get to is 63, and Raptis will be done. She's onto the box at the 2.
Remember, that standard is that these athletes have to do 3 burpee box jump overs at each box before advancing, and they have to step down until that 3rd burpee box jump over, in which they can clear the box however they'd like to advance forward.
Alexis Raptis and Mariana Meza still side by side as they are 6 reps in, working on the set of 9. All athletes will do 3 burpee box jump overs. Yellow shoes in the center lane. Past the halfway point on these burpee box jump overs. Mariana Meza on the left in lane number 1 is not going anywhere. Alexis Raptis, 9 reps left to go.
And this is where that 16 pounds of excess weight starts to feel a lot more heavy on your triceps and your shoulders as you press out every rep of one of these burpees.
Time cap 6 minutes. As Raptis has 6 more burpee box jump overs to go.
No slowing for Alexis, looking great on these burpee box jump overs.
Raptis is on her final 3. Approaching the 4-minute mark. 2 minutes till the cap. She's not going to need it, but she will set the time to beat. 4 didn't need it, but that time cap is going to come into play potentially on the women's side.
Yeah, we're going to see some athletes come very close to that 6-minute mark here. We talk about the difference. A lot of that difference is made up there on those calories on the ski erg. DeRoy still navigating her final burpee box jump overs here. And she's across. Unofficially 450 for DeRoy. Mayha still maneuvering through.
Yeah, 1 minute before he hit that 5 or 6 minute cap. Mayha is done. Get the vest and get as much rep, and then they will have 60 seconds to get across the floor and get set for event number 7.
And right now, Alexis
with Meza 6 seconds behind her.
Leps that much more difficult. Of course, she
victory athletes to watch. Lex, but she has 2 35 cals on the ski erg, 28 chest to bar pull-ups, 24 burpees over the box, all wearing that 16-pound vest for event number 6. Just past the 40, the ski erg at the minute 42 mark. The running clock in the upper left corner of your screen. We are past the 1 minute mark as feats is at 20 cals. A lot of athletes to keep your eye on. feats, Abby Domet, Claudia Gluck. Claudia Gluck actually had a fantastic performance last year in the finale with 2 back-to-back events. And this is an opportunity to get yourself into the top 10 going into Sunday. Holding on to that 11th place position, tied in points, is Claudia Gluck and Brooke Wells.
Yeah, and Brooke's going for it. Haley's going for it. Danielle Brandon also going to be close to getting off. But it's
mark set by Alexis Raptis is 4:05.33. Your top 5 vital as Haley Adams is back to the box and Brooke Wells got a no rep.
Yeah, costly, especially on that last rep.
And moving ahead, here comes Danielle Brandon. Is trying to keep ahead of Danielle Brandon and Haley Adams. She's got about a second on her. Has an opportunity to set the time to beat with Danielle Brandon breathing down her neck. McGonigal will do it.
Wow. Brandon made a strong push there at the end on those burpee box jump.
Haley Adams and Raptis' time is good enough. Lucy McGonigal.
Abby Domet's across there.
Takes the time by 10 seconds over Raptis.
Efficiency on how you do something really matters, as that was the separator between her and Haley Adams and Danielle Brandon as she pulled away on those burpees because that kept her low to the ground and it really paid off.
All athletes are done. There is the youngest athlete in the field from Ireland. Leader jersey. Let's go.
65-point lead.
35 cals on the skier. Starting things off, 16-pound vest. Now 2 athletes keeping pace, all from the same place. Maddie Sturt on the left, currently sitting in 3rd overall. Gracie Walton on the right, she's holding on to 10th. However, if we're talking about burpees over a box, there's no one better in the space than Gracie Walton.
If you don't have a memory back to what she did in 2024 in a workout called Firestorm, which is all that and then some, you better remind yourself, because she's going to be coming when it comes to getting over these burpees in a sprint style workout. So you named it, Chase, and you're right. You got to keep your eyes out on her. But then Maddie Sturt coming up with all this momentum. We know that she spends so much time with Tia Claire Toomey, has adopted that mindset of a champion, and she's really showing that she's executing at that type of level.
35 cals on the skier. The time split here by Lucy McGonigal's 1:44. She has the time to beat. Lucy Campbell on the right side of your screen may not be wearing the leader jersey anymore after the back squat. However, still sitting solidly in 2nd place.
Yeah, and these women all rep for rep or calorie for calorie right now on the skier. Different strategies. Lucy showing a little bit of a slower cycle rate with more power. Tia more often with the strokes, a little bit higher turnover there. And again, it's calorie for calorie.
Ringle in the all pink on the left. The time to beat 3:55.56. That was set by Lucy McGonigal in the 2nd heat.
Wow.
She was
right there in the middle of.
U.S. Border Patrol is hiring. Make an impact and be an agent of strength. Kringle is done and onto the box. Looks like Lydia Fish next her in the black. Tia Toomey.
Ariel Lowen right there with them all. This is going to be a tight one, Chase.
At the 4th box, McGonigal was done at 3:03. On pace of Lucy McGonigal. Wide edge on the far right side. Left to go. She's trying to hold off 4 other athletes and the time to beat.
Lucy just got hit with a huge no rep. She jumped off the box on her 2nd rep. You got to step down, so she's going to drop behind.
And sitting in 8th is going to get herself 100 points. Is finishing up her last burpee box jump over. for second. Campbell takes fifth in the event for event number 6, as we have about 1 minute remaining on the time for the afternoon. Lydia Fish.
There's the school of fish. Half of that workout.
For event number 6, Ariel Lowen.